Welcome everyone, my name is Brendan Snyder. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I'm attempting to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, we're here today to take a look at the godfather of punk and a brand new box set by Iggy Pop called the Bowie Years, which focuses on his first two solo albums that were in collaboration with David Bowie. It's a 7 CD box set and it came out June 12th of 2020. But before he recorded these, James Osterberg, as he was originally known, got his start in the Iguanas and later in the Prime Movers, where he actually picked up the nickname Iggy in reference to the earlier band, the Iguanas. The Stooges were formed in 1967 and were later signed to Elektra Records in 1968. And the debut album, interestingly, was recorded by John Cale of the Velvet Underground in 1969. But both their debut and the follow-up, Funhouse, sold very poorly and received very little critical acclaim at the time. And later in 1971, the Stooges would break up. Around this same time, Iggy Pop would meet David Bowie, which would be fortuitous because David Bowie would help him get a recording contract with CBS and Columbia Records for a 2-album deal. And in 1973, now billed as Iggy Pop and the Stooges, they would release Raw Power. At the time, the album faced criticism also because people felt that David Bowie had mixed it poorly. Later in 1997, Iggy Pop would give it a remix, but that earlier sound was considered far too raw for what it was. Now, again, with the album sales being very poor, the band would break up in 1974. Following a stint in rehab and an aborted recording session with Stooges guitarist James Williamson, Iggy commenced a solo career that kicked off in 1977. For his first solo album, Iggy Pop collaborated with David Bowie, writing all the songs together, and David Bowie would produce it. The Idiot was released in 1977 on RCA Records, and this time around, the album received critical acclaim. Iggy's second solo album, Lust for Life, which was also released in 1977 and was a Bowie collaboration as well, received critical acclaim again and was considered his most commercial period. And it features two of his most popular songs, the self-titled track itself, Lust for Life, and The Passenger, which personally is my favorite track off the album. Later on, Lust for Life would be certified gold in the UK. And in 1978, the final Bowie collaboration of the era, TVI Live, was released. David Bowie actually plays keyboards and sings background on a number of the tracks for that. And it would be 8 long years until Iggy Pop and David Bowie would collaborate again on the 1986 album Blah Blah Blah. But we're here to take a look at the box set, so let's go ahead and open this. It's still sealed in the plastic. There's the back side of it. It's got a sticker on the front, says 7 CDs containing The Idiot, Lust for Life, TVI, produced by David Bowie, a bonus disc of rare versions, and 3 CDs of live material previously unavailable officially, 40-page hardback book containing the story of the era that defined Iggy Pop's career. All right, so let's go ahead and cut into this. I'll open it here, and we're just gonna peel the plastic right off of this. And again, there's the front of this, and you can see the spine and the back side that lists out everything for the 7 discs. And it just slides right off like that. There's the inside of it. We have the book right on top. And we'll pull that out there. There's another hardback book, which is cool. And then we've got all of the discs underneath it, and I'll pull those out and go through them separately. All right, so the first thing we've got is this here. This is a pretty interesting thing. It's seems to be like a tour book of sorts. Kind of cool. Some early Bowie type stuff there. And then we've got the hardback book, 40-page book that it comes with. It's got a great write-up in it, and wow, some really crisp photos there. I like the way this is done a lot. Some good photos. A real nice one there. All right, and then I know in the back, it's got the write-up on the albums and content and whatnot and that sort of stuff that's in there. And then we've got the discs themselves. So pretty cool. This one, The Idiots. So there's the original album cover, but obviously that's done differently. And it's done there as a gatefold in the back. And the discs themselves are just right there in it. No protective sleeves or inner sleeves on these. Lust for Life, and again, I like the way this is done, different than the original album cover, but there's that, and then it's reworked in this new style for the box. And there's the back side of it, TVI. Because if you own all the original albums, as I do already, it's nice to at least get these little bit different versions of it. This is what I picked it up for, the edits and outtakes. I like the idea of having a let you check the tracks out there. Having a sort of, you know, greatest hits, if you will, of this period, the Bowie period. So it's got Sister Midnight mono single edit, then Sister Midnight single edit, China Girl single edit, Dum Dum Boys alternate mix, Baby alternate mix, China Girl alternate mix, Tiny Girls alternate mix, I Gotta Write single, Lust for Life edit, and then track number 10 on here is an interview with Iggy about the recording of the Idiot. And then we've got the 3 live albums that bonus that come with this. This one here is Rainbow Theatre London 1977, and it's got 15 tracks. Then we've got the Agora Theatre show. It's got 13 tracks from Cleveland. And then we've got Mantra Studios Chicago, and it's got 12 tracks. I'll give you the run on this one. They're all about the same. This opens with Raw Power, TVI, Dirt, Turn Blue, Fun Time, Gimme Danger, No Fun, Sister Midnight, I Need Somebody, Search and Destroy, I Want to Be Your Dog, and China Girl. So bottom line on this is, I like that they've collected this particular period into one box set. I like it when they do that, sort of a succinct period collection of things together. The single disc of edits and alternate takes, I think, is really nice, having a like I said, a sort of best of that period, a little collection of single discs that I can just pop on and listen to if I want. But the addition of the 3 live shows on this, the last 3 discs of this, can be a bit much in my opinion, because it already includes TVI Live. So in this box we get 2 studio albums, 1 disc of outtakes, but we get 4 live discs of essentially the same thing. And so I think unless you're a die-hard collector, this box set might not be for you. But also, if you don't own these first 2 albums, this would be a great place to start, and it would be something worth jumping into if you are new to Iggy Pop, as this is one of his most commercial periods. All right, I hope you enjoyed this box set unboxing and review. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, and I hope everyone has a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.